I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Osweiler's Texans going up against Bortles' Jaguars. With that, let's send you upstate to Everbank Field in Jacksonville. We're standing by our two men who will call the action. That's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Field here in Jacksonville. Tonight, we've got a good AFC matchup on tap between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. Throwing now, Osweiler on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught at the 20. And he'll be down deep into Jacksonville territory. A big gain there on the first play of the game. 69 yards. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Offensive starters here. Wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins, a talented wide receiver.
And he's still looking for that ultimate recognition. He wants to be met.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Osweiler's former teammate in Denver, Malik Jackson, able to swap him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. So 3rd and 15 and an extra defensive back in the game now.
Flooding the passing lanes.
And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And it's now 3-0 Texas. It's Nick Novak back out following his field goal to send it away. And it's a short kick. Take it right around the 19.
What's going on, folks? Oh, what? Disrespect. Yeah. Chilling, man. Grinding, you know. Trying to get better. I ain't really fucked with it too much. Yeah, just
that's a winning type of a run. That just sets
trying to get my scheme right.
Moving forward as they begin the drive.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. Lee's got it over the middle. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Ace! Here we go! Green, 90! Ace! Z!
They go play action for... Now he's hit, and Bortles fumble. It's loose, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
And here's a look at the defensive unit that hopes to halt this offense today. So a second down incompletion now brings up third down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now it's Osweiler. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
A beautiful fake. They'll start out on the ground. It's T.J. Yeldon. And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum. Or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top. Or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with. Because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on third down.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield. Here's Chris Ivory with his first carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. From midfield, here's Bortles. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
Ivory. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8. They'll come out in the pistol. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Yeldon. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. And the back goes into motion. On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's brought down. 12 yards on the pickup. And the Jags are going to have a first down.
And those first downs do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Here we go. Green, left, left.
They go play action here on first down. To the right side here, the tight end Thomas. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Julius Thomas, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
2nd and 10. It's Osweiler again. Now the ball's out. Osweiler lost it. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defense is talking about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Osweiler. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Halfback sent in motion. On 1st down, Bortles. It's complete to Robinson. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.